YouTube. What's good with my people, bro? How you guys doing today, bro? Hope you guys are doing good, man. I'm doing pretty good today, man. Just hanging in there. Been going through some stuff. That's kind of what this video is going to be about. You know, I've been dealing with some stuff. Just different things that happen to us, man, on this journey. You know, semen retention is the trip. This journey is very much like up and down, up and down. Look, the enemy's trying to take me off right now with this wind. This is no joke, bro. You have to stay focused. You have to stay dialed in, man, because you're giving up sins. You're giving up different sins, and you're ascending on a higher spiritual plane. You know what I'm saying? So the enemy is gonna be pissed. You know, God's got your back though. You got to stay focused because you're gonna be getting distracted, like with all these different things, man. The enemy tries very petty stuff. All right, guys. Let me hit the intro before I forget. It's your boy Sebastian. Cheers, you guys. AKA Seb Waddles, AKA Seb Conscious. Back with another video, man. I hope this video finds you guys at a good spot in your day, and I hope that you guys are putting God first and staying strong on your journey. On this channel, I like to talk about my experience on this crazy planet that we live in called Earth, the devil's playground. You guys already know. And I like to talk about how we can rise from spiritual death and get tapped in with the kingdom of God, putting down bad habits and getting on a journey of self-love. Shout out to all you guys, man. The video that I want to talk about is you got to be prepared for backlash on this journey. You know, I've made a couple of videos on this before, how you irritate people, how you upset people. It's what I've been experiencing, guys. You know, I found out yesterday one of my new coworkers that started working with me. Basically, he told me that like some of the other male coworkers are like trying to get me in trouble or something, or get me, I don't know about fired, because I'm definitely cool with my boss and stuff like that. But they're like talking trash about me, and I've literally done nothing. It's because I can just tell that they're jealous, and I already know, you know, I already discerned their spirit. You know, I don't want to sound too judgmental, but there's some NPC robotic action going on where, you know, these guys are living in ego, and, you know, just because they've worked at this restaurant longer than me, they feel like they could treat me certain ways. You know what I'm saying? I don't go for that, you know, so I stay in my frame. I just do my work. You know, I'm a very good worker. I take pride in what I do, and I've elevated to a spot to where I've kind of like taken over like the main spot, and I do it really good. So my boss has told me on the side, you know, he's been like, you know, you're very good at this, but the other coworkers, you know, they've started to run their mouth, you know, about me and stuff like that, and it's just how it is, bro. You know, I'm not like gassing myself up, but the girls that work there at the front of house, you know, they all love talking to me. I'm a personable dude, you know, and the SR energy is very magnetic, so there's some jealousy going on, you know, some weird energy. You guys already know what I'm talking about. But I wanted to break down why this happens, and hopefully you guys can relate. You know, irritate people. You bring out their demons. You know, like me and Martin like to say, their demons start to come out and hit that shoulder lean, you know what I'm saying? Fat Joe just shaking, you know, they start dancing. They can't control it when somebody on SR comes around and who's solid and who's tapped in with the divine power source. These people can't come around, or they can't stand it when you come around, because they're not tapped in with the divine power source. You know, they're living worldly, and they're in their ego, and they're just, bottom line is that they're miserable. You know, I'm a little sweaty, guys. It's hot out here. It's like 100 and some degrees where I'm at in Arizona. So that's how it is, you guys. So let's break it down, all right? I don't want this video to be too long. So be prepared for backlash. You know, people to be hating on you, people to not understand you. And because they don't understand you, it's going to turn into them talking crap, you know, and just kind of giving you weird sideways energy. We got to figure out how to maneuver around this, you know, because I've learned that it's part of the deal. All right, guys? So the first thing I wanted to mention is that we're moving to a higher spiritual plane. That's pretty much why it's happening. And everybody else, not everybody, I want to stop saying that. Majority of people aren't doing that. Majority of people aren't on the self-development journey. They aren't putting God first. They aren't doing what we're doing. They aren't retaining, so they're living worldly and whatever they're doing. They're at whatever plane that they're at. Like I always say, it doesn't make us better than them. It's just we're operating in a different way. We're thinking about different things. We're prioritizing different things. Our values, our morals, everything is different, So it's like, it's hard to interact sometimes, So you aren't participating in BS, while they are. A lot of people, I can tell, this is probably why my coworkers, feel a certain way about me too, is because they always like talk about BS, shout out to Nana the Soul, but he had a post recently about how other guys, all they want to talk about is women, video games, weed, drinking, partying, stuff like that. That's basically what they do, and I don't participate, so they're like, oh, he doesn't like me, but I'm just protecting my energy. I just don't want to talk about that stuff. I like other stuff. I like talking about different stuff, spirituality, self-development, and how to grow as a man. That's what I'm into, so it makes you rub them the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? So you got to stay strong and just stay firm, because you don't want to stoop down to their level just because for validation, just to get their friendship or whatever, because that's toxic energy. Once you've gotten to this place to where you're tapped in with God, you want to stay there, bro. You don't want to go back down to their level and start doing all this BS. So you're basically protecting your energy, and they don't understand it and they don't like it, and then your energy irritates them, you know what I mean? And they just don't understand you. So you just got to stay firm, show these people respect, just be like, hey, this is where I'm at, I respect where you're at, but don't be coming at me like that. You got to set boundaries. Just, get it so you guys see eye to eye, but you can still be over here, doing your thing. So our spirit is very strong on semen retention. Our power level, as me and Martin like to say, is very strong, and theirs isn't. So you walk into a room, you're glowing, and whether you guys are, in the gym, you're gonna see that you're in shape and you're glowing and you're healthy looking and you're confident and you're assertive, and they're gonna be like, whoa, they get intimidated. They get intimidated by you. So that's another reason why this stuff happens. What I've realized is that, because I've been dealing with it firsthand the last few days, we can't take it personal, and we need to just go to God, because, and other like-minded brothers, other like-minded people who understand, maybe you could vent to them and talk to them about, what's going on and stuff like that, but it's basically how it is, man. We can't take it personal. It's just them acting a certain way because they don't like where you're at. They don't like your energy, and they don't feel comfortable, around you, or they feel jealous, or however, that's really what it is at the core, is jealousy, because you're comfortable and you're consistent, you're grounded, you're calm, you're able to stay calm throughout chaos. That's another thing. I have a lot of like chaotic moments at work, and I'm always the calm one, and they take that as like, oh, because you're not, freaking out and getting stressed and acting toxic, that means that you're not on our level. It's so weird, bro. It's like, no, I just don't allow stressful situations to get to me. I'm just allowed to, stay, I'm grounded in myself, and it's just not how I operate, so I feel like that's another reason why they've been acting weird, you guys. But man, we can't take this stuff personal. It's gonna keep happening. This is like the third or fourth, moment where I had to it's getting windy out here. Do something, and have a moment where sit back and talk to some people about this and vent, and you guys already know. So we can't take this stuff personal. We got to just understand that it's part of the journey, and just kind of take it for what it is, man. You're gonna irritate people, and you're gonna get backlash, and you're gonna get hated on. So make sure that we set boundaries and that we communicate with these people. You know what I mean? Let them know what's going on, and just be respectful. That's what I've learned. You got to let them know, hey, just because I don't participate in that doesn't mean that I don't respect you and that I'm not able to, be a part of this whole thing. I just do things differently, man. Just let me be me. Just chill, let me be me. It's all love, it's all respect from me, and just, that's how we kind of have to take it. So, all right, guys, hopefully y'all got something from this. Much love. as always. Me and Martin have a podcast for you guys coming up, man, the Unchained Podcast, so stay tuned, all right? Much love, as always. Got a lot of love for you guys. All right, talk to you soon. Peace.